Hi, Michael and Siobhan. This is Charlie Rose with ShelfGenie. I appreciate the opportunity to be able to visit your beautiful home there. Siobhan, sorry I didn't get a chance to meet you. And Michael, I apologize. This is taking me a little bit longer. I'd hoped to have this done earlier in the week or even on the weekend, but I just not was not able to get back to it. But let's take a look at the area on the island. Specifically, want to look at the trash bin area, and then Michael, the other area that you had mentioned underneath the sink. So I'll show you both of those. You guys can kind of decide what makes the most sense for you. So if we look at the bins first. I'll open that up so you can get an idea of what I had in mind. Really want to have just two separate functioning sides. We'll attach the existing doors to that so you don't have to reuse the doors or anything. And in fact, I would leave the handles where they are in the middle, but I mean, this picture just shows them moving central if you wanted to do that. Now we would have to be able to drill and do some things for that. Or if you're getting new hardware, you'd want to do that as well. But as if you look at what we're looking at here, we're going to make this a 7-inch depth drawer. So it's a little bit taller, can hold the items that you have in there, like a trash can, for example. It's going to have a divider that's in the middle. The nice thing about this divider in the middle, it is adjustable. So that divider can be positioned right in the middle where it holds both those cans steady. If you wanted to take the back one out, for example, this back can, and leave this open, well, that divider is going to hold everything in place. It can be a place to hold trash bags, fire extinguisher, or anything else that you might want to put in that space there if you don't feel like you need two in each side. Same thing on this one. We're going to do the same thing there. You can kind of see what that's going to look like. That just allows you really simple access. You can have one side as waste, one side as recycling, and certainly makes it easier for you guys to access both of those bins equally. And then looking at the area underneath the sink, what I had in mind here, very simple. You've got an open space. We'll do a 5-inch depth drawer here, deep drawer, not as deep as the 7-inch here, but we do need it somewhat deep enough to be able to house chemicals, tall, skinny bottles that might have a tendency to topple over. What's nice is I priced everything here using the classic package. That's our package that's in the middle of the road. If you look at the catalog I left behind on page 37, it explains the different packages. There is an entry-level package. It's called Basic, and then this one's Classic, and then you have a Designer Series. Didn't feel like the Designer Series was necessary. We can certainly do it if you wanted to, but the Classic really fits because you have water and chemical exposure. So we're the only company out there that does this melamine bottom in there. It allows good, easy wipe up of that space. It's scratch resistant, it's non-porous. You spill something on it, it wipes up, and that's especially important when it comes to trash cans and areas beneath the sink. So it's really useful and helpful in that particular area. But let's look at the pricing so you can kind of see what that is. And for all of that, for the attaching the doors and the area for the waste bins on that side, plus the area underneath the sink, you're looking at $16.98. If you take off that area and underneath the sink, you're going to take a significant piece off of that. So probably about a third or so, but I can get you that pricing if you want it as well. I didn't have it here. This shows the details of the classic package, so you can kind of see all of that on page 37. That's in the leave behind that I left you with all of the pictures. But we do a deposit of 50%. We do the rest upon completion. Right now we're about 5 to 6 weeks out. So take a look, look at the design. Tell me what makes sense to you. If you like this, if you want to be able to look at it, taking this piece underneath the sink out, we can do that as well. But I wanted you to have a real good idea of the concept and the design with what we wanted to be able to do in that space. And of course, if there's any other areas that you want to look at through here, we can do that as well. But we want to focus on the problem areas that are going to give you the most benefit. Thank you guys so much. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of the week. Talk to you soon.